Good evening, friends. I hope you and your family are safe and well. Uh, in our last lectures, we have discussed about the branch accounting. Under branch accounting, we have discussed debtors method. Now, debtors method means what? When the dependent branch is of a small size and the accounting is done under debtors method. Now, under this debtors method, we prepare a separate account and it is a branch account. Separate account is kept by the head office for each branch, each dependent branch. For example, Pune branch account, Delhi branch account, Mumbai branch account, and so on. This single branch account is used to record all items relating to the branch. That is a branch income, branch expenses, branch assets, and branch liabilities. The accounting procedures is different depending upon the goods are sent to the branch at cost or at price higher than cost. It is a loaded price. Now, goods sent at cost. That time, when the head office send the goods to the branch at cost, the head office open branch accounts and goods sent to branch account. Now, branch account, whenever prepared by the head office to record the transactions between the head office and branch, the branch is treated as a debtor of the head office for accounting purposes. Therefore, entries in this account follow the rule debit the receiver and credit the giver. The branch account is debited for all items, cash, goods, assets received by it, and credited for the items given back to head office by it. Under goods sent to branch account, to record all transactions of the goods with the branch. It should be noted that when the goods are sent to a branch, it is not an actual sale but a mere transfer of goods. It is just like a contra entry. It is just like a contra entry. Now, friends, we will discuss one of the important practical problem. Let us discuss one problem related to the branch debtors system. We will apply. Anil and Company of Ajmer opens a branch at Bikaner on 1st January 2018. During the year ended 31st December 2018, following transactions have taken place. Goods sent to Bikaner 60,000, cash sent to Bikaner 5,000, goods returned by Bikaner 5,000, cash received from Bikaner 58,000, rent for branch paid by head office 3,000, expenses paid by branch, salaries 3,000, conveyance 600, postage 300, carriage 500, total 4,400. Discount allowed to customers rupees 800. Sale on credit basis amount to rupees 60,000, of which goods worth rupees 1,000 were returned to branch. Cash sales amount to rupees 6,000. One customer paid at Ajmer at rupees 1,200 on 31st December 2018. Stock worth rupees 3,000 was at branch and 5,000 was due from debtors. Cash on hand was 600. Pass necessary general entries and show branch account and goods sent to branch account. Now friends, this particular problem, we can say that Anil and Company of Ajmer is a head office. Anil and Companies, their head office is located at Ajmer. And Bikaner branch, Bikaner branch is located at Bikaner. Now friends, we will prepare general entries. We will prepare general entries in the books of Anil and Company, and we will prepare ledger in the books of Anil and Company, that is Bikaner branch account ledger. We will prepare separately, and one more ledger we will prepare, that is goods sent to branch account. We will prepare general entries in the books of head office, in the books of head office Bikaner branch, and goods sent to branch account. Now let us discuss one by one general entries. Goods sent to Bikaner 60,000. Goods sent to Bikaner 60,000. So entry will be Bikaner branch account debit to goods sent to branch account. Bikaner branch account debit to goods sent to branch account. Amount 60,000. Amount is 60,000. Now this particular entry we will post it to the Bikaner branch account debit side. So we will write to goods sent to branch account. To goods sent to branch account. Whenever this same entry we will post it to the goods sent to branch account, the credit side we will record by Bikaner branch account. By Bikaner branch account. Then after that, next is cash sent to Bikaner 5,000. It means head office send the cash to Bikaner branch. So entry number 2, Bikaner branch account debit to cash account. Bikaner branch account debit to cash account. So being amount remitted to branch for expenses. Amount payment, remitted means payment to the branch for expenses. So this particular entry we will post it to the Bikaner branch account debit side to cash account. To cash account. Then friends, next, goods returned by Bikaner 5,000. Goods returned. Whenever the goods sent, entry will be Bikaner branch account debit to goods sent to branch account. So whenever the goods return, entry will be how much value of goods sent return 5,000. So entry will be goods sent to branch account debit 5,000 to Bikaner branch account 5,000. Now this particular entry we will post it to the Bikaner branch account credit side by goods sent to branch account. And second posting we have to put goods sent to branch account debit side to Bikaner branch account 5,000. The entry for goods return. Whenever the receive, that time entry number 1. Whenever the goods sent, entry number 1. Whenever the goods return, entry number 4. It is exactly opposite entry. Then after that, cash received from Bikaner. Cash received from Bikaner, 58,000. Cash received from Bikaner, 58,000. The entry will be cash account debit to Bikaner branch account. Cash account debit to Bikaner branch account. This entry we will post it to Bikaner branch account, credit side by cash, 58,000. Now after recording this, next we have to consider about the rent for branch paid by head office, 3,000. The rent paid entry we have to write. Bikaner branch account debit 3,000 to cash account. The being rent for Bikaner branch paid directly. This entry also we will post it to Bikaner branch account, where we have to write debit side to cash account, 3,000. Then after that, if you see that they are provided the expenses paid by the branch, because already we have considered about the expenses paid by the branch, we will not pass any kind of entry. Discount allowed to customer also not recorded. Credit sale on credit basis also not recorded. Then after that, cash sale also not recorded. One customer paid at Ajmer 1,200. So this amount received from customer we should write. The entry will be cash account debit to Bikaner branch account, the being direct payment received from customer. This entry we have to post it to Bikaner branch account ledger, credit side by cash account. Then friends, after this, on 31st December 2018, stock 3,000. It is a closing stock. Then 5,000 due from debtors and cash rupees 600. These are the stock. Stock we have to always record it as a closing balances. Always recorded as a closing balances by balance carried down. It includes, we have to write 3,000 plus 5,000 plus cash sale 600. The total will be 8,600. The closing stock we should write 8,600. How it will come? The stock worth rupees 3,000. Then after that 5,000 due from debtors and the cash on hand was rupees 600. So these are closing. We have to put Bikaner branch account by balance carried down. Amount 8,600. Okay friends, all entries are over. Now we have to close Bikaner branch account ledger first. SUM, total of the credit side, it is 72,800. Now debit side total SUM, it is 68,000. So credit side total is more than the debit side total. So what we have to do? Credit side total 72,800 minus debit side total 68,000. The rest of the value 4,800, it is transferred to profit and loss account. It is transferred to profit and loss account. Yes, I hope you understood. The entry will be Bikaner branch account debit to profit and loss account 4800. Next entry we have to write amount 4800. Entry number 7. Then we should close goods sent to branch account also. Here credit side total 60,000, debit side only one entry is there, it is 5,000. It means balancing figure come 55,000. This 55,000 we will transfer to trading account. It is transferred to trading account. The entry goods sent to branch account debit to trading account 55,000. So last entry we have to write entry number 8. Goods sent to branch account debit to trading account for 55,000. So I hope you understood. So closing balances, the Bikaner branch account closing balance transferred to profit and loss account, and goods sent to branch account closing balance transferred to trading account. So I hope you understood this entry, how we will write the general entries and how we will prepare the ledgers.